All right, so here we have Solana, FTX on the 1 hour. So your trend is strong. Your trend is strong to the downside right now on the 1 hour. We're only going to cover the 1 hour today. Not much has changed. We've got another little move, but it is a higher high. First higher high we've had, in quite a while on the hourly range, short term time frame. But we do have a higher high, and we're actually operating on two higher highs than this previous high. Now, we still have a lower low, but if we can make a higher low here, that could signify that we could work our way up to the 50. Now, unless we can break this last high, it's not going to mean much. So I would expect us to get some sort of rejection from in here, but if we can break a closure back above 43.40, that would feed into the bullish case. We'll talk about the bullish and bearish cases here in a minute, because right now, kind of neutral. It's all going to depend on which way this breaks out, whether it breaks the lows or whether it breaks this high. All right, so your RSI is in the neutral median zone, but you are getting rejected from that neutral median line. You are above that signal line, though. Your signal line also lands right where the top of that bearish control zone is, so that's going to mean a lot. If you break back into that bearish control zone, it's just not going to look good. It's not going to look good. We're going to talk about that into the bearish case. So your MACD, strong upside curvature. Your positive momentum did start to decrease on the histogram as your MACD continued to rise. But now looks like it's starting to increase again. Now, as you can see, your MACD was rising as your price action was moving down. So, that lets you know that your momentum was trying to raise, but it wasn't enough to raise the price action. All right. Now, your histogram is starting to increase again. So, is this the higher low? I mean, right now we are being held up by the 21. It looks like it's trying to break it. We have a minute and a half left. So if we can get back above that 21, that's going to look good. If not, we'll find out what the next candle brings. Your vol is low. As you can see, you're basically just chopping around in some sort of a range slightly down to the right. But with this your wicks are going lower, but your closures have remained higher on the last three highs, or two highs. Your BBWP is in the lower zone. Let's check the stochastic momentum oscillator. Okay, so pretty sharp downside curvature, cross of the signal line. We're right on the edge. We're right on the bottom of the bullish control zone right now. We don't want to break back into the neutral zone. Excuse me. If we break back into that neutral zone, I think we could come back down to these lows, which would. So here's the bearish case. If we continue to fall down on the stochastic RSI, on the stochastic momentum oscillator, and enter the neutral zone, so falling out of the bullish control zone, I think we could touch the bottom of this Bollinger Band, which would bring us back down to the lows and would put this RSI testing that signal line. And if we break that signal line and get into the bearish control zone, as your MACD comes down to its signal line, possibly crosses, leading us deeper into the bearish control zone, I do think you break these last lows and come down to your $37 region. Now, the bullish case, and also your trend is strong. All your major moving averages have negative slopes. They are fanned out. 21 looks like it's kind of flat. So you did get the closure. Now we're going to find out whether it pops back up above this last high or not. If we can pop back up above this last high, I think we can come up to this 50. So the bullish case is that the MACD would continue to rise above. We get some more dark green bars on this histogram. Your stochastic would turn up, cross it again, enter back into the, get deeper into the bullish control zones. Yeah, so right now, it wouldn't take much for us to cross this signal line again. It basically just converged against each other. So now we're going to find out whether we can cross it again or whether we're just going to continue to the downside. So this candle, the next two candles are going to mean a lot. So if you can get back into the bullish control zone, deeper into the bullish control zone, possibly even in the overbought zone, create some strong momentum and get this RSI above that neutral median line, chugging its way along up to the bullish control zone as your MACD continues to rise. To cross above the zero line, you need to get above $45. Now, if that could happen, basically, this level right here is what's going to mean everything. If we can build up that momentum to start out as we come up to here at 43.43, get a 1 hour closure, I think we would get a small rejection from the 100 at 45.60 region, but ultimately I think we could come up to the 200. Actually going to move this box a little lower. Yeah, there we go. We're going to move that box there. So basically, if you break this last high, I think you can come all the way up to the 200 with some ebbs and flows along the way. Obviously, nothing ever goes up or down in a straight line. By the way, if you guys are liking this content, like and subscribe to the channel and check out our links in the description below. Got some pretty good links down there. Fold app, Bybit, Coinbase, quite a few. You get free stocks on Webull if you use the link, and the Discord. We have a lot of good conversations about trading, investing, crypto, the market, stocks, commodities, everything. Good conversation there. Welcome to join us. And so those are the bullish and bearish cases for Solana. Long story short, if we break these lows, $37. If we break this last high, probably going to work our way up to 48.50. Maybe even the POC point of control and the VPVR at 49.50. Somewhere in this purple region would be what I'd be looking at. So everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.